Hi Aries, let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for you for December. Please feel free to give me a like, share, comment, thumbs up, or a subscribe. I really would appreciate that, Aries. 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit card, 3 of Wands, and the Magician. I love that you've come up in your own reading here, Aries. This is powerful. What a way to end the year. Quick overview. We have here a happy ending, a union, reconciliation, love, friendships, relationships, and marriage in the forefront here. Also negotiations coming in because of news. Long-term planning is happening ahead here, Aries, so you're starting to think seriously about your future now and making those changes this month. So that's very, very exciting. Let's start off with the 8 of Wands. This is all about news, synchronicity, the arrows of love. Some of you are infatuated with someone. The arrows of love point to the 10 of Cups. You're leaning towards a relationship, or there's someone that's in your life around you, possibly a fellow fire sign, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, maybe even a water sign here as represented by the cups that's around you it's almost like you're receiving signs, Aries, about this person. Now, whether or not you consider them as someone that is love potential, maybe you work with them, maybe you are in sales with them, you have a work relationship, a working relationship with them. However, I feel like you have arrows of love. You could be very smitten this month with someone that comes into your path here. Now, as I said, you might already know this person, or maybe you've stepped away from this person for quite some time with the Hermit card here, but I feel like there's news coming in regarding love, commitments, and relationships. So this could be yours, or this could be from people around you, siblings, parents, best friends, extended family, etc. But the 8 of Wands point to a bigger picture that's taking place here. So things are starting to add up for the long-term future, Aries. I feel like this is a momentous month for you because you're building your future. December, you're setting down the foundations of what will be something you will embark on for a very, very long time here with the 3 of Wands. So if you're entering a relationship this month, which for some of you there is a relationship that's happening here with the 10 of Cups, whether this is someone that's already married, already has children, whether this is someone who is wanting marriage, wanting children, wanting commitment, there's someone very bright and outgoing and optimistic and creative and nurturing that's coming forward for you, Aries. So this is very exciting, and I feel like this person will be in your life for a long time coming. There's some sort of journey you'll embark on them with, because the 8 of Wands is this news, synchronicity, and things aligning. So I'm inclined to say for some of you it's definitely in regards to a relationship that's starting to form. If you are already in an existing relationship, as I said, you're building the foundations for a future. So you're planning children, planning a family home, planning to make those massive changes or reach those milestones, Aries. So it definitely is a major month for relationships. You're working from the ground up. Now, the 10 of Cups can also symbolize children. So for some of you, there could be the notion of pregnancy or planning for children or welcoming children that you haven't seen for quite some time due to studies or due to life events getting in the way, etc. This is a card of reconciliation. So for those that have grown children, I feel like you're hearing news about their future somehow, whether it's a new job prospect, whether they might be traveling abroad. I feel like there's a momentous change happening for either you or for someone very, very close to you, especially children, those that have teenage to grown children out there. But I love what the 10 of Cups represents. This is happiness and harmony. So I feel for a lot of you, I feel like harmony is coming in for relationships, which is really, really beautiful. I feel if this is a work, if we take this in a work context, I feel as though with the 10 of Cups here, there's reconciliation and peace that's coming forward in work. So I feel like it's for a long time coming though. So I'm inclined to say that for the next maybe 3 weeks, 3 months even, it could be very, very smooth sailing for you at work. So harmony, balance, and reconciliation. And mediation, if there's ever been any trauma that's happened at work, or gossip or drama or anything of the sort, Aries, this will be worked through because you do have the 3 of Pentacles as well. This is about negotiations. Compromise, sacrifices will need to be made here, Aries. And I'm wondering what it is that you're sacrificing here. Some of you have to compromise for the future, I see. Now, this could be in work as well. You might have to stick it out at a certain role for 3, something to do with the 3. You do have 2 3s here. So it could be for 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks that you have to compromise a role in order to bring about a bigger future for yourself. So be prepared for that. It might not sit necessarily well with you. I can see that it might not be received very well by you, Aries, but remember, you know, it could potentially hold the power for something very wonderful in the future for you career-wise. So maybe this is something you need to talk to your boss over, or a colleague or someone you trust at work if this is the case. For those that are trying to get interviews, I feel like you're going to gain employment. You'll hear news from this employer very, very soon. The interview will go quite well, but I think it's important you show your mediation, problem-solving skills, succession planning, business implementing, all your skills and attributes. You push that forward, Aries, which I have no doubt that you will do, because I do see you gaining something that's going to be in your future for quite some time, and this is the new beginning you're waiting for. You hear news from the beginning, and then towards the end of the month you'll definitely have the offers on the table, so to speak, here with the Magician card here. So I like that, and it's right in front of you, so it's in your hands, I feel. Now the Hermit, some of you might have an earth sign, in particular a Virgo, that is around you, or this could be the kind of energy you're feeling. Maybe you're going through this Hermit stage in the time of December, Aries, where you need to just withdraw, you need to rethink. Maybe you're being a little bit self-critical of a situation here, because the Hermit energy can be quite a self-critical character, because he's so analytical and logical. He weighs things up from this analytical point of view, ruled by his head, and this is when he comes to these conclusions. So as I said, as much as you're laying down the foundations for the future, you're thinking about things really, really seriously now. You're pondering some serious changes. For some of you, it's an overseas change potentially with the Three of Wands here. This is a relocation or overseas change, possibly visiting family overseas, or family or friends visiting you from overseas. Possibly reconciling with an elderly figure here. Could be a parent, a sibling, a grandparent as well here. And you know, I feel like if you're making new friendships with which the Ten of Cups can represent as well, I feel if you're making these new friendships, these people will be in your life for a long time coming. There's something you'll need to learn from this person. Some sort of experience, maybe it's a life lesson, but there's something of value here for you to learn, Aries. So for some of you that have even broken up and have had some time apart from a relationship with the Hermit card, I feel as though this person is going to show up again in your future. And they're going to propose an offer to you. I feel like they're going to give you or tell you something, because you have the offers on your table here with the Magician card. For those that are moving overseas or have been thinking about moving overseas, I feel like you'll have enough resources. I feel like in the physical realm you have all the resources you need, Aries. I just think you might be a little bit capricious about making this move with the Hermit card here. Maybe you feel like you're past that age where you can be adventurous and seek adventure and passion and hobbies or change or wanderlust. Maybe you feel you've grown out of that. Or maybe you feel like you've become a recluse with the Hermit card, and you need to step out there. For those that are single, I feel like you have 3 offers, up to 3 or 4 offers on the table here. In particular, 3. And you're talking to all of them. I feel like you're being very receptive and open-minded for those that are single. And you know, there's a lot of eligible people that are around you, actually. Some of them are definitely ones that can offer you commitment, a family, or they come from a family already. They come from a very good family. They come from a background where they have children or stepchildren maybe, or they're married. You know, there's 2 3s here. For some of you, that could be a third-party situation, or the proposal, the offer to be a third party. And this is something you might need to think about, Aries. As I said, the offer will be on the table, but I feel it's to your discretion. So I feel like you need to think long and hard about this offer and what it represents. But for some of you, I don't feel like this will be sitting well with you, and you'll rethink this. For some of you, you're buying a property, You're moving into a happy family home. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, in a very committed, loving relationship that has unfolded, you're moving either into a home, whether you're purchasing the home or renting the home, you're moving into this home, and this home will actually end up being your family home, or where you fall pregnant, or where you get your girlfriend or your wife or your partner pregnant. It's almost like this is the first step, because it comes back to building those foundations, and it's almost like this home will actually be the home where you will create a family in. So that's really exciting. You might not see it yet, Aries. You might not see how it will come about, or it might be too early for you, and that's okay. But for some of you, this is definitely somewhere where you'll be very, very happy, somewhere you'll feel really safe and secure, and somewhere where you'll feel like this is a base, this is a home for you, and somewhere where you can create that as well. For some, there might be a job that's coming in from overseas, an overseas opportunity to relocate, travel, to sell a product, pitch a product. It's sort of like an opening. You know, the Magician is self-governing, so I'm wondering if you have some sort of self-governing business that you might want to start, Aries. Some of you might have that, and I feel like you're going to pursue this for a long time. There's going to be a lot of negotiations and news and correspondence and legalities that you'll have to go through, Aries, but I feel like it's a goal, it's a dream, and it can lead you to your happiness. For some, I feel like some sort of business pursuit or creative pursuit will lead you to a wonderful, harmonious relationship maybe, or partnership of some kind, but some sort of harmony here. And reconciliation, which is really, really positive. But look, I will leave it at that, Aries.